Department of Athletics, Cayman Entertainment, and Big Ten Plus. Oh, well, they'll open up the Pacific Coast Highway. They are expecting high winds over the next couple of days, about 70 miles an hour. The fires are not fully contained here in the west in Palisades, but hopefully in the next day or so, depending on the winds, and things will get back to normal as we begin set number 1. And firing off the blocks, it is Nate Meyer from the outside. Nate Meyer, the 6'3 junior from Arlington Heights, Illinois. For Pepperdine, the school will be closed the entire week, so no classes. A very small crowd, maybe 50, 75 on hand at Firestone Fieldhouse. Capacity is about 3,100, and the Waves able to tie it up at 1 point apiece. Our officials for this afternoon's match, the up official, Matt Laveau, and the down official is Lydia Godshaw. Waves will be moving left to right. They're in their blue and white. This is Gabe Dyer, the transfer from UC San Diego, where he was the starting setter. He was there for 3 years and a service air. And side out goes to Missouri S&T. First ever meeting between the two schools. And for Missouri S&T, they're playing as an independent Division I men's volleyball, but they are a Division II school. And over the middle and knocking it down as the Waves able to score quickly. And we're 3-1 Pepperdine in the first set. There you see James Eady in the middle for Pepperdine. And talking with Jonathan Winder for the Waves, very excited about this team. He thinks he's got a high-level talent. As the Waves put a lot of pressure on the serve, it goes up into the rafters. It is a service ace. Pepperdine coming off a 17-11 campaign last year, 5-7 in conference, finishing in 5th place. They are currently rated number 10 in the nation, and they are picked 4th in the MPSF of the 9-school league. Waves serving once again, another strong serve by Pepperdine, figures to be one of their strengths. Nice block up front. That is Hartke, the sensational freshman. And then it is James Eady once again in the middle. So the Waves take a 5-1 lead. Ryan Thompson along the sidelines. For Pepperdine, they played about 8-9 days ago in the North American Challenge down in Long Beach and won all 3 matches and shutting out their opponents, 3 teams from Canada. And we got a service air inside out to Missouri S&T, and the Waves lead 5-2. The Waves beat the University of Calgary, University of Saskatchewan, and then a very strong team out of Canada, Trinity Western. They are kind of like the UCLA of Canada, a dominating program, but the Waves came out on top all 3. They didn't count. They were exhibition matches. Cole Hartke, the 6'11 freshman, rated by some publications as the #1 recruit in the country. Take a look. Big athlete, hitting straight down. Nothing that Meyer can do, along with the roll wing also. It's 6'2 Pepperdine. Waves again with a jump floater, trying to mix it up a little bit over the middle. Ball is popped up, but it is the Miners able to get the point. Caleb Rollwing, and it's 6-3. You see the middle blocker, 6'7 junior from Barrington, Illinois, the same area that Cole Hartke is from. You don't see many 6'11 outside hitters. Pretty strong serve. Waves able to cover. Drop it over. Nice save back there by Kimalevsky. Waves diving, and that was Hartke who kept it in play and punches it back. Over the middle, rolling, popped up. This is Jacob Riley, the transfer from Concordia, where he was the starter, the libero, and the Waves able to get the point. It is 7-3, Pepperdine in set 1. Nice set as Jacob Riley setting, and Eli Haber getting the kill. You see number 7, the sophomore, the Waves coaches really like him, got a great court presence, solid athlete, international experience, and Hartke delivers a service ace. Last year, the Waves were a good serving team, 131 aces, their opponents 117. 8-3 Pepperdine. It is the best 3 out of 5. First 4 sets to 25. You must win by 2. If they go to a set 5, they'll play to 15. Again, they must win by 2 points. There is no cap. On the offense, the Miners punched over by Rolling. Early on, the Miners going to the middle, coming out of the back row. And that is Ryan Barnett. We played last year with the Waves and had 200 kills. The 6'5" senior out of Long Island, New York, going to have a big season. We get a timeout. 9-3 Pepperdine, set 1. You're watching the MBSF on Big Ten Plus.
University Credit Union has been serving students, employees, and alumni of the university community for more than 70 years. We've got plenty of moves that benefit our players, like the lowest loan rates in the nation guarantee, educational resources, personalized savings and investing advice, and 24/7 online and mobile banking. Plus, our virtual assistant, Royce, is always happy to deliver an assist. University Credit Union, the winning choice. Learn more and join today at ucu.org.
You know, I'm trying to change the game. I'm born and raised in LA. In so many different cultures, everyone has a word for kind of the cool uncle. You know, I'm everybody's uncle and I'm going to treat you like family at my firm. Insurance companies, defense counsel, all these guys, they don't care about you. They want to get out of having to pay you $1. I'm here for the people. You don't want to ever go into a fight where the other side has a lawyer and you don't. All I want to do is be the LA lawyer go-to, and I'm here for everybody.
With a 9-3 lead. If we get a chance, we'll take a look at the players to watch for Pepperdine. The 6'11" freshman Cole Hartke with the Waves serving and leading in set number 1, 9-3. As the Miners send it back, Waves go to the outside, covered by the Miners, and driving in his Karp and able to get the kill. So Cole Hartke, one of our players to watch, the 3-time high school All-American. That is Jacob Karp getting the point for the Miners, and Aaron Salade, the outside hitter for the Miners, who's off to a great start. So far early on, the Miners have been attacking the middle, trying to avoid the double blockers. Coming out of the back row, Hartke covered by the Miners. Great save by Rolling. Tapped over, and a point for Gabe Dyer. Dyer was at UC San Diego last year, spent 3 years with the program, averaged 8.85 assists per set. There you see Hartke just shaking his head. How could they actually handle that hit? 10-4 Pepperdine, set 1. For the Miners, they've been out on the West Coast for about 8 days. They've been enjoying some of the weather, but they've been up in Santa Barbara. Played 3 very tough matches against Santa Barbara, Northridge, and then number 3 UC Irvine. Another nice block up front by the Miners. The Waves quick hitter. Gabe Dyer with a quick hit. It will be an offensive threat, but so far the Miners, who were very competitive in the 3 matches up in Santa Barbara, as we mentioned, they've been out here 8 days. They will be going home when they get back to Rolla, Missouri. A population about 20,000. The weather high today was 27 degrees. The low tonight will be 16. It will be cold in the Midwest. Here in Southern California, actually a pretty nice day, about 68 degrees, a lot of sunshine. Great save by Riley. They jousted at the net. Ball popped up, but a point going to be given. Let's see it. So Pepperdine, maybe a net violation. Jonathan Winder, former National Player of the Year, played with Pepperdine from 2005 through 2008, a 4-time All-American setter. He was 6'8". He was the Magic Johnson of his era. The Waves won a national title in 2005. Ball sent back by Missouri S&T, and then the Waves once again able to score. 12-5 Pepperdine. Certainly a heavy favorite. Ranked number 10 in the nation. This very well might be a top 5 team, as you see Ryan Barnett trying for a big season. And Ethan Watson, the middle blocker who steps up to serve. He was the MBSF Freshman of the Year in 2024. Waves keep it in play. Dyer sends it back. Popped up by the Miners. They go outside back row, and the block goes out of bounds. And with the kill, Aaron Salade, who leads this team with 32 kills, hitting a robust 364. You see James Eady, block going out of bounds, 12-6. Last year, Salade had 226 kills. 6'6" junior out of Palatine, Illinois. Waves over the middle. Edie. Quick attack. Waves, who will try to make up those 2 matches that were canceled because of the fires here in Southern California. And again, devastating areas in Palisades and in the East San Gabriel Valley, Altadena and Pasadena. And still going on, by the way. The fire's still raging. Block up front. Nice play by Meyer. Along with Tyler Johnwick, the 6'8" sophomore. And despite losing all 3 up in Santa Barbara, Missouri S&T was very competitive. They are an independent school this year. They have been playing in the Northeast Conference and going cross-court and getting the kill, the Waves. Cole Hartke. 14-7 Pepperdine, 7-1. But for Missouri S&T, next year they will go into the Great Lakes Valley Conference, which they are part of already, a Division II conference, and that league will sponsor 7 schools for men's volleyball. It'll be the 4th Division II men's volleyball conference playing Division I. Did the Waves? Yeah, they got it over. Missouri S&T thought they had gotten the point, started to huddle around and celebrate. The ball was kept in play. Ryan Thompson's looking around. Wait a minute. Not sure what quite happened, but the Waves got the point. The Miners thought they had, let's take a look at this. Great hit. There's Gabe Dyer. The ball went way in the air, might have hit one of the beams, which is in play, and then the ball was sent over and dropped in. Those lights and steel beams sit very low, and they go with the ground rules every single time a visiting team comes in. Service error, 15-8, Pepperdine 7-1. If the ball comes back and hits one of the beams of the lights and stays on the same side, it's in play. If it goes on the other side, then it would be out of bounds, and a point for that team who hit it. But that stayed on the same side, and Pepperdine able to keep it in play and got the point. To the surprise of Missouri S&T, 16-8, but for the Miners, they will play in the league Division II, but they'll be playing Division I men's volleyball. There are currently 7 conferences overall playing D1. As the ball popped up, and 3 of those conferences are Division II, but the sport continues to grow. 16-9. There you see Aaron Saladay, the outside hitter, 6'6", and their top player. That's 16 kills against number 3 UC Irvine. Good jump serve. It's a good Missouri S&T team. But over the middle, it is Ethan Watson, the NBSF Freshman of the Year in 2024. He had 90 kills. He had 490 in his first season at 6'8". He was second on the team with 74 blocks. Where's number 12 out of Sunnyvale, California? Got to beat out a 4-year starter and Anderson Fuller to get the nod. Anderson, 6'9", a solid performer over the years, and Watson stepped up. Ball goes out of bounds. And Missouri S&T, very competitive. Great experience for them. They'll be home on Friday, January 17th, when they host Kentucky State. They will play mostly a Division II schedule. They break from the Northeast Conference that has only 5 schools playing this year. This is going to be a point for the Waves. Well, Pepperdine.
Eli Faber back to serve for Pepperdine.
Has the lead 18-10. Not only is this a talented Pepperdine team, but very deep. Got 26 players on the roster. As Matt Mazur comes in, a 6'9" redshirt freshman from Lancaster, New York. There you see Cole Hartke with 3 kills early on, but he's such a presence. You just kind of wonder if you try to double block him, triple block him, it may not do any good. You almost just try to single him and then key on some other players. I mean, he's that good. I mean, where have you seen a 6'11" outside hitter? Certainly in the middle, you'll see 6'10", 6'11", 7-footers, but to roam the outside at that size, and you can put him in the back row, he can handle the ball. This may have been challenged, by the way, by Ryan Thompson as they take a look at this, or maybe a rotation We sit way upstairs, so we're not really privy to what's actually going on down below. That is Lydia Godshaw. There's the back row. The shot attempt was ruled in. Ryan Thompson's asking his team what to see. I think they're going to challenge this. Calling the court, though, was a kill on the point for Pepperdine. And Missouri S&T saying no, it was out of bounds. 18-10, apparently the call will stand, Pepperdine ball. Missouri S&T out of Roland, Missouri, about 97 miles southwest of St. Louis. Population 20,000 over the middle, knocked down. A big kill up front, almost impossible to stop. Ethan Watson in the middle, 19-10 Pepperdine. Waves last year had 8 shutouts, were shut out 7 times. They play in the Mountain Pacific Sports Federation with UCLA, defending national champions. Oh, the block up front, the freshman right there, Major. Number 24 just in. We get a timeout taken by Missouri S&T. The Waves up 20-10 in set 1. You're watching the MBSF on Big Ten Plus. Again, the Southland fires raging throughout Southern California, but things are looking up. They're expecting heavy winds, 70 miles an hour over the next couple of days, so they'll keep a watchful eye on it. Again, special thanks and to all the first responders, the fire department, the National Guard, the police department throughout Southern California. They have been taxed as the Waves service air inside out to Missouri S&T. And it's 22-11 Pepperdine. As you see, going to the sidelines, the center, Grant Edmonds, the 6'2 sophomore from Huntington Beach here in Southern California. Service air, Saladay with a jump serve for your Missouri S&T. You're trying to put pressure on a strong, talented Pepperdine team, and currently sitting 500 for the match, and Missouri S&T 0-53. Waves are on the MBSF with the likes of UCLA, SC, Stanford, Brigham Young. Oh, what a block up front. Mazer once again. Matt Mazer, 6'9", out of Lancaster, New York, redshirt freshman.
Brought to you by Mountain.
He had a good look as they went to Meyer on the outside. The Waves able to knock it down, controlling the net early. Waves out blocking. And nice block up front. A nice play by S&T. Jordan Norris, 6'5" junior. You see number 7, he's playing the center out of Eureka, Missouri. 22-12 Pepperdine. That MPSF as strong as ever. Also Stanford, Grand Canyon in the league. And the Waves, Matt Mazer. 23-12 Pepperdine, and Mazer's made a big difference since coming on. As Gabe Dyer returns, Koharki comes back on the floor. And Mazer getting high fives all around. Pepperdine in other sports, they play in the West Coast Conference. They play with Gonzaga, St. Mary's, San Francisco, Santa Clara. Strong on Washington State, Oregon State in the WCC this year. We're going to get a point. They call double contact against Missouri S&T. It is set point number 1 for the Waves. A little more on hand, about 150 in the building. Here at Firestone Fieldhouse, it is a one-of-a-kind location. Sits along the Pacific Coast Highway and overlooks the Pacific Ocean. Outside, driving it. Saladay, the Waves able to cover it. That's been the big thing. Pepperdine's ball handling has been excellent. This is Meyer with the hit. Waves pinball it, fire away. That's sent back at the net, knocked down. James Heaney with the point, and Pepperdine wins set number 1, 25-12. 8,000 students, founded back in 1937. However, tuition about $77,000 a year. So a little bit more, but you're paying for the location. Great programs in business and law, as an ace by Nate Meyer. The outside hitter, 6'3" junior from Arlington Heights, Illinois. Last year over 200 kills. And the Miners take a 1-0 lead. Overpass by Pepperdine. They go to the outside, the block up front. Ethan Watson along with Cole Hartke. Rated by some publications as the #1 recruit in the country in the NCAA.
Back to serve for Williams.
A premier player, 6'11" outside hitter. You can put him anywhere on the court, and there you see he's one of our players to watch on this Monday late afternoon. Jump serve with great top spin on the backside, tapped over by Saladay. Waves able to cover. They go back to Haber, but knocked down up front. Great defensive effort by Caleb Rollwing, the 6'7" junior from Barrington. Same area that produced Cole Hartke in Barrington, Illinois. Hartke was a 3-time high school All-American, plays on the U.S. Junior National Team that won gold, and Watson up front able to get the block. And we're tied at 2. Our officials for this afternoon's match. Matt LeBeau is the up official. Lydia Godshaw is the down official. You see Jonathan Winder, assistant at Washington women's volleyball for 3 years. Head coach of the beach volleyball program in Washington for 2 seasons. 4-time All-American for Pepperdine. And the waves of Ethan Watson. Number 12, 6'8". Explosive up the middle. Make it actually Ryan Barnett who got it. Another good athlete at 6'5". For Missouri S&T, the future very bright for their men's volleyball program. Currently, there are 57 schools playing Division I men's volleyball. Balls popped up. Waves able to control. Riley with a touch. The hit there by Barnett, and he got it. 4-2 Pepperdine in set number 2. For Ryan Thompson and his team, just a great experience to come out to the West Coast and play top programs like this. You're only going to get better when you play teams like Pepperdine and Santa Barbara and UC Irvine and Cal State Northridge. Jump serve, the overpass, right there, Ryan Barnett. Barnett with the kill. You see number 14. Last year, 200 kills at 285, 82 digs. Just a great athlete. You can run a back row attack with him. Explosive coming out of the back row. Big jump serve by Haber. Over the middle off the blocks. And with the put away, Tyler Johnwick, the 6'8" sophomore from Lombard, Illinois. It's a veteran Miners team. And Johnwick getting .313 on the year with 16 kills, second on the team. All those stats, those games count on Missouri S&T's record. Over the middle, this time Ethan Watson going inside, avoiding the block.
Watson back to serve.
Currently this week in the NCAA, UCLA, the defending back-to-back national champions, ranked number 1. Long Beach State, with the Waves will play in a couple of weeks, ranked number 2. UC Irvine 3rd, Hawaii 4th. Ball State 5th out of the Viva. Brigham Young 6th, that's the 7th. Penn State 8th and Grand Canyon 9th. And Pepperdine ranked number 10.
Back to serve for Missouri S&T.
Nice 6-4 Pepperdine in the second set. Pepperdine won the first set 25-12. Waves on the offensive. They go outside to Barnett, but the shot attack air. And a point to Missouri Science and Technology. Playing out of the Great Lakes Valley Conference, their basketball team, the Miners are 11-1 this year, and they play football. Football team went 4-7 this past season. Highly committed to athletics. Barnett pushes it over, but we're going to get probably illegal, mishandling the ball. He held on. We're even at 6. No other matches involving the MPSF on this Monday. And the Waves had their first 2 matches canceled. That's a good call. Back there defending Grant Evans, the setter. Waves, quick hitter there by Edie, and able to score.
Number 3, Gabe Dyer.
Pepperdine, with their first 2 matches canceled, they're going to try to make those 2 matches up, trying to find an opponent with a long season ahead. And it's 7-6, Pepperdine. Shot attempt flies way out of bounds. Saladay missing. Well, attack here for Missouri S&T. They need Aaron Saladay to have a big match to be competitive in this contest. He's moving right to left in their blue and white. And the quick hitter coming up short and a point to Pepperdine. And the Waves up 8-6. Pepperdine hitting .457 for the match. And Missouri S&T hitting .000. Waves about scored the Miners 21-8 in kills. They go to the outside, blocked back by Pepperdine. They go on the backside. This is Saladay with the hit. Pepperdine covers. They go on the other side, pounding it down. And once again, it is Cole Hartke. 6'11", and you just don't see 6'11" outside hitters. You'll see them in the middle. I think SC this year, primed for a big season. Trojans currently ranked number 7, but their middle blockers are 7 feet and 6'11", but not on the outside. And firing away. And getting the kill. It is Saladay from the back row.
Number 4, Tyler Johnson.
He's got to have a big match. Nice set by Edmonds just to keep it in play. Saladay. Hey, the Miners are going to be very good when they play their own Division II opponents, and mostly those are the teams they will play after dropping out of the NEC. But you've got 7 conferences currently playing Division I men's volleyball. You've got the Eastern Intercollegiate Volleyball Association. Penn State is picked to win that conference. And the MPSF, which Pepperdine plays in. UCLA is the favorite, defending league champs. Wave up 11-7. Wave's putting a lot of pressure on the Miners, and able to get the point. 12-7 Pepperdine. Then you have the Big West, which is just loaded. Long Beach State picked to win that league. In the Conference Carolinas, Belmont Abbey, the defending league champs, picked to win that conference. In the Midwest Conference, the MEVA, Ball State, defending champs. They are the team to knock off. Another block up front by the Waves, making it very difficult for the Miners to score, but that second effort, and it is Dave Meyer who gets the point. 12-8. Despite the scores, the Miners are very competitive in this match. Playing a top team, beating off Edie and Hartke. In the Southern Intercollegiate Athletic Conference, a Division II conference, Fort Valley State, team picked to win that league. In the Northeast Conference, St. Francis, Pennsylvania, going for Missouri S&T. And then next year, Great Lakes Valley Conference will support 7 schools, 5 regular members, and then they'll add 2 auxiliary members. And they will become another conference playing Division I men's volleyball, despite being a Division II conference. Missouri Science and Technology does play in the Great Lakes Valley Conference. 13-9 Pepperdine, set number 2. Waves won the first set, 25-12. Pepperdine serving. James Edie with a jump floater. They go outside, Meyer with the hit. Waves at the net, come up short. Watching Pepperdine, and we talked with Jonathan Winder before the match. He said this is a high-level town we have not had over the first 3 years. I mean, top to bottom, great young players. Waves, Haber able to keep it in play. It comes back to Haber, puts it away. Eli Haber, who played quite a bit last year, is seen number 7. Haber last year had 21 kills at 117 and 25 digs. But he figures to get a lot more playing time this season. 14-10 Pepperdine, set number 2. Service air. That's Hartke. 6'11", long and athletic. The scary part, he plays a lot taller than 6'11". You see the Miners, and this is Caleb Rollwing, the 6'7" junior. at the net. Punch down and a quick hitter. And Jacob Karp. 14-12 Pepperdine for the Waves. And of course, with all what's been going on over the last week, school being closed for the entire week, not just today. And Pepperdine here in Malibu. It was touched and Haber gets the point. Of course, in response to the mounting challenges caused by this recent and current LA County fires, Pepperdine has established the Pepperdine Strong Fund to provide immediate financial assistance to those impacted by this crisis. If we get a timeout, we will take a quick break. 15-12 Pepperdine. Waves up 1 set to none. You're watching the NPSF on Big Ten Plus. The winner was the setter. Had a great outside hitter in Sean Rooney, who went on to play with the Olympics, and Andy Hine, a 6'11" middle. They had a legendary coach in Marv Dunphy, number of Hall of Fames here with the Waves for 33 seasons. 5 national titles, over 600 career wins. Coach Dunphy still on site, working on some projects. Tack error, point to Pepperdine, 16-12. We had talked about the Pepperdine Strong Fund and establishing this for immediate financial assistance to those impacted by this crisis. While your generosity will help alleviate the financial burdens of evacuation costs, travel interruptions, and other urgent needs, allowing students, staff, and faculty to focus on their recovery while starting the semester during this difficult time. Use the QR code on the video board to donate. Hopefully we'll get that up a little bit later on. All right, back and forth they go. And the Waves able to get the point, mishandling the 13. Pepperdine in set number 2. Salade serving. Waves back on offense. They go outside. Ball popped up. Another nice block up front by Rolling. Waves send it back. Covered there by Edmonds. Long shot attempt is good. Jacob Karp on the edge, able to get the kill, and it's 16-14 Pepperdine. Waves so far hitting .405 on the Miners 075. Only the 3rd year Missouri S&T's been playing men's volleyball. He's been playing since the 1970s. Barnett able to get the kill. Last year, the Miners went 10-12. They have been an independent. But now going into the Great Lakes Valley Conference next year. Waves bring in Brendan Reed, the 6'4" senior defensive specialist out of Newport Beach to serve. Ball pinball. They jousted the net, and Pepperdine gets the point. Pepperdine 17, Missouri S&T 14. Waves will be home on Sunday, January the 19th. They will take on the Deauville Saints out of Buffalo, New York, a small Division II school, at 4 p.m. And we'll have it on the Big Ten Plus Network. Blocked up front by Pepperdine. Outside, another block. This time it goes out of bounds, and Saladay gets the point. 18-15 Pepperdine. For the Miners last year, they had 8 shutouts. Were shut out 8 times. I think a ball handling team, but a team that has competed throughout this match and the 3 matches they played up in Santa Barbara last weekend. Up front, diving effort there by Riley, but cannot come up with that. Great effort by Jacob Riley, the transfer from Concordia. He was the starter. Riley last season playing for Concordia for 2 years. He was on the all-freshman team in the NPSF, and last year had 113 digs, second on the team. A key addition for Pepperdine. They needed a libero outside Ryan Barnett. 19-16 Waves. The Waves bring back Gabe Dyer, whose brother George is on the team, and again the extension of the Dyer family. That's Matt Mazier coming up with another point. Noah Dyer played here a couple years ago, was a top outside hitter, libero, defensive specialist, and sister Heidi was a beach volleyball All-American and play indoors as well as an all-conference player. The 4 Dyers coming to Pepperdine. Nice job by Tyler Jomwick, the 6'8 sophomore. 19-17, and the Miners hanging in there. You see Jomwick going to the bench. Yeah, Miners are going to have a good season. Going to be a very good team going forward and this year. And pounding it down, Kohart. Boy, how do you defend that? Straight down at 6'11". And Gabe Dyer, the 6'5 setter, done a great job setting up Hartke. And the U.S. Junior National Team that won gold this past summer. 3-time high school American and regarded by some publications as the #1 recruit in the nation. Waves up 2017, putting some pressure on the Miners. Shows some good ball handling skills as Missouri. Science and technology, back row Barnett, but a nice block up front. Nate Meyer, number 10. Saladay, 14. And Rowing, number 6. Rowing is fearless up front. I mean, he's done a nice job blocking throughout this match. It's 2018 in set 2, but a service error. Rowing has 3 blocks already. And Miners have stepped up their blocking in this one. 21-18 Waves. You see Jacob Riley coming out, the libero. In that Great Lakes Valley Conference, and there are I think something like 14 schools in that league, and there once again Hartke. But also in that conference, Lewis, that plays Division I in the Midwest Intercollegiate Volleyball Association, McHenry in the Great Lakes, and Quincy. McHenry also in the Midwest, past where Pepperdine is, just off Malibu Canyon Road. So we've got about 150 on hand at Firestone Fieldhouse, capacity 3,100. They are building a brand new event center on campus, so a lot of excitement that we'll see 3,600 due to open in the fall of 2026. All right, Pepperdine moving left to right, up 2-0 in the back row. Haber drives it, covered there by the Miners. They go to Karf, who hits it. Pepperdine, Dyer setting on the outside. Hartke controlled by the Miners, tapped over by Karf. Waves pinball it over, tapped back by Missouri S&T. Waves on the other side, Barnett, and Pepperdine finally scores to take a 1-0 lead. Waves in their blue and white, and the Miners in their gold, green, and white. 0-3 on the year. They will be off a couple days before they take on Kentucky State on January 17th. They will play that match at home. This is Karf with the hip. Waves send it back over the middle. Jomwick, Pepperdine controls. Sent back by Barnett. Well, Pepperdine takes a 2-0 advantage. For the Miners, they will also play at Loyola Chicago, another top Division I program, and currently ranked number 12 in the nation. They'll play them on January 24th. Waves get the point. 3-0 Pepperdine. Very impressed with Missouri S&T. They're going to do very well this season, and they're playing top teams. Pepperdine ranked number 10 in the nation. Volley back. Waves on offense over the middle. James Eady once again. 4-0 Pepperdine, off to a great start in the third set. And Thompson along the sidelines, third year at the school, second as their head coach. Excited about joining the Great Lakes Valley Conference that will sport 7 schools and play Division I men's volleyball despite being a Division II conference. Waves will host the NBSF tournament this year, April 22nd through the 26th. All 9 teams will play. And the NCAA tournament this year will be in Columbus, Ohio. Ohio State will host, and that'll be May 10th to the 12th, and the Waves get a point. 4-1 Pepperdine. You see Cole Hartney, number 10. And right there, James Eady. Waves have a lot of balance, but this year there are so many good teams in men's volleyball. The chance to look at Long Beach State is the way to get an ace. 6-1 Pepperdine in the third set. In Long Beach State's roster, they are absolutely loaded, ranked number 2 in the nation. UCLA defending back-to-back champions, 21 national titles overall, by far the most. Ryan Barnett looking for a pair of aces, then comes up short. Inside out, Missouri Science and Technology. You know, UC Irvine ranked number 3, a lot of returning players. UCLA will be as strong as ever despite a new coach as John Sparrow steps down. Not much more he can do. Back-to-back national titles. John Hawks takes over as the head coach of the Bruins. Service error, Waves will get it back. BYU strong, Grand Canyon will be strong. SC might have their best team in a long time. They're absolutely loaded. Ball State's a powerhouse. You know Hawaii's going to be good. It should be a great national title run this season for men's volleyball. And the NPSF will be on the Big Ten Plus and Big Ten Network throughout the year. Shot attempt comes up short. Halliday thought he got it. Well, they challenged this, and apparently so. Ryan Thompson will get that little green card out. And we do get a challenge. The call on the court was a point to Pepperdine that the shot came up short. 8-2 Waves. Each coach gets 3 challenges. If you win your challenge, you keep them. If you lose it, you're down 1. If it goes to a set 5, you get an additional challenge. You see Halliday with the hit. They say they blocked it. Right there was Watson. But the call on the court, and again, it has to be definitive, absolute. They are looking at a different set of cameras than what you're watching on TV. Waves have an 8-2 lead. Waves won the first set 25-12, second set 25-19. Pepperdine home next Sunday the 19th, hosting DeUville at 4 p.m. We'll have it on Big Ten Plus. And then Manual, another Division II school out of Georgia. That'll be a 6 p.m. start on Monday the 20th, and we'll have that on Big Ten Plus. And they'll take a look at this one. But for the most part, they have the Independent Volleyball Association, the IVA. They thought they got the point. And there's only about 10, 11 schools. So for Missouri S&T, they lose one of their challenges. Score stands 8-2 Pepperdine. Well, special thanks to our entire Game On Entertainment crew directing today. Shona Barony, our producers Archie Corisani, Christian Solar, and Kristen Elizondo. Special thanks to Olivia Serby and Morgan Davenport out of the Pepperdine Athletics Communications Department. Plays another point, 9-2. Controlling things, Pepperdine hitting .426. As impressive as the offense has been for Pepperdine, more impressive their defense. They've held the Miners to a .051 hitting percentage. Karp is rejected up front. Ethan Watson there. Last year, the Miners hit .255. They came in after their 3 matches up in Santa Barbara hitting .193, but the opponents .392. Again, they're playing top programs out west. Santa Barbara, Northridge, and UC Irvine. Waves send it back, and Cole Hartke. Wearing number 10, and the Waves up 11-2. This is going to be an exciting campaign in 2025. You see Aaron Salade. James Eady to serve, the middle blocker. Ryan Barnett with 9 kills. Hartke was 7. Eady was 6 and 3 blocks. Hartke has 6 digs. All right, Salade drives it. Pepperdine covers. It goes back to Hartke. Popped up. Kimilevsky able to make the save of the libero. Another opportunity. Carr for the tap. Pepperdine covers. Great save by Gabe Dyer, who's been terrific. And the Waves score again. Eli Haber. They get a timeout taken by Missouri S&T. The Waves up 12-2, up 2-0 in the match. You're watching the MPSF on Big Ten Plus.
Family values, reputation, community. These aren't just buzzwords at Rusnak. We've earned our stars. In fact, our customers give us an average rating of 4.8 online. That's one reason people continue to choose Rusnak BMW. And if you're tired of hearing no cars here, we have new cars arriving weekly, including the X5. So if you're ready to start hearing, yeah, we have that, click or call us. Rusnak, it's that easy.
Pepperdine leading 12-2 in set number 3, up 2 sets to none. We take a look at our Rusnak BMW precision play of the match. And the Waves back on offense, and Gabe Dyer, the setter, with a quick hitter. The southpaw, the transfer from UC San Diego. He was played there for 3 years. And that was our Rusnak BMW precision play of the match. And Gabe Dyer today, 4 kills, 18 assists, and 8 digs. The leading Pepperdine number 3, the 6'5" graduate from San Clemente. His brother George, who transferred in from USC on the team, and brother Noah and sister Heidi also played at Pepperdine. So for the Dyers, it is Missouri S&T out of the back row getting a point, and it's 12-3. And you see Jacob Karp will go in to serve.
Number 21, Grant Edmonds, also into the game for the Miners.
Of course, the Dyers, their dad Ian played volleyball and basketball at Harvard, played pro beach volleyball for a while. Dyer sets to the outside, driven back up front. This is Haber once again with the tap. Set on the outside, and with the kill, Nate Meyer. And number 10 played pretty well. In fact, he's leading the Miners with 5 kills, Karp with 4, Saladay only 4. 12-4 Pepperdine. And for the Dyers, Uncle Aaron played at USC in volleyball and basketball. So the whole family, Southern California, have had a big impact on men's volleyball. All right, Waves and attacking the Hartke. 13-4 Pepperdine. Waves hitting 424 for the match. Missouri S&T 061. In the back row, the hit. Riley is there to get the dig. Volley back by Pepperdine. Over the middle, trying to put it away, but coming up short is Caleb Rollwing, a 6'7" junior. You see Ryan Thompson, been out here for 8 days. Enjoying the weather. You can go back to Rolla, Missouri, where it's 27 degrees high today, 16 later tonight. 14-4 Pepperdine, trying to get themselves an opening win, a brand new season, 2025. Attack here by Meyer, and Pepperdine with the point. 15-4. Waves ranked number 10 in the country, picked 4th in the NBSF. UCLA picked to win the conference, followed by SC, Brigham Young, then Pepperdine, and Grand Canyon, Stanford, Concordia, Vanguard, and Menlo. League, MBSF, Mount Pacific Sports Federation, now with 9 schools. Next year, Jessup, just east of Sacramento, Division II school, just won Division II from NAIA, will join the NBSF in men's volleyball in 2026. Rollwing to serve. And attack air. If you're a school like Missouri S&T or DeUville or Emmanuel out of Georgia, you got to keep pressure on your opponent, especially a top program, and whether it's Irvine or Pepperdine or Northridge, they're just too good. All right, Haber to serve. 16-5 Pepperdine. About 150 on hand on this Monday late afternoon.
Ryan Barnett with the kill.
Pepperdine, Ryan Barnett. Eli Haber to serve. The Waves passing has been excellent. And Missouri S&T's got a strong serving team. Up 17-5 Pepperdine. Has won the first set 25-12. The second set 25-19. Waves put a lot of pressure on the Miners, who volley it back. Pepperdine firing away. That is Major with the kill. Waves have a new setter in Ryan Graves, the 6'4" sophomore from Irvine. He was a starter last year along with Tyler Stewart. And Ryan Thompson, 18-5 Waves. Pepperdine serving Eli Haber, the outside hitter. Strong jump serve. And a service ace. A great jump serve. So there are 32 Division II schools playing Division I men's volleyball. There are 25 Division I schools, at least 7 more next year with the Great Lakes Valley Conference adding 7. And then Jessup coming into the MPSF, and then you just, who knows who's going to join, whether it's Division II or Division I for next season. It's evolving each and every season to get and to grow the sport. It is a great sport. Graves sets, Watson able to drop it over. 20-5 Pepperdine. Match about an hour and 10 minutes. And Haber, the way is riding his strong right arm, up 20-5. Pepperdine men's basketball team, another service ace. The Waves 7 days against only 7 errors. The Miners 1 ace and 7 errors. We get a timeout taken by Missouri S&T. Waves up 21-5, trying to win it here. You're watching the MPSF on Big Ten Plus.
You know what, got this gear.
Coach of the Waves, 21-5 Pepperdine, third set, and the Waves up 2-0 as they go outside, and Meyer delivers. Named Meyer, now with 6 kills. Waves have 7 aces, only 7 errors. The Miners 1 ace, 7 errors. Diggs, 30-17 Pepperdine. Again, the Waves defense and ball handling has been brilliant. Waves 14 blocks to 9 for Missouri S&T. Waves able to score 22-6. Ryan Barnett leading Pepperdine with 10 kills. Harkey was 7, Watson was 7, and Eady was 6. So Ethan Watson, the MBSF Freshman of the Year in 2024. The 490. Waves find Major. Looks like he's going to help the Waves, the 6'9" redshirt freshman. Number 24. Waves are just loaded. Out of Lancaster, New York. As Coach Jonathan Winder has said, this is the most talented team they've had in years. Just loaded up. Service ace. Match point number 1 for Pepperdine. 24-6. For Pepperdine trying to start the season on the right foot. Watson, high toss, delivers, comes up short. Well, match point number 2. Waves last year had 8 shutouts, were shut out 7 times.
It's still match point.
All right, Nate Meyer, got to keep it in play. He's got 6 kills today. 24-7, and it is a service error. Pepperdine wins it 25-7, and they win the match. 3